Hello YouTube, Lord Zath bringing you another episode of Zath's Replay Theater, and what very well might be the last ranked battle replay tier. It's been fun. Not really, but yeah, it's been fun. Okay, anyway. So we have Belgarath the Sorcerer in his North Carolina, and you might recall there was a battle with him in North Carolina already. So we know he's good in it. Question is how good. Let's find out. So let's see here. I'm gonna do my characteristic screenshots.
Battle starts.
Kind of interesting. I just finished a replay in the Alabama, so we can see just how much longer the ship is than the Alabama. Kind of fun. Yeah, why not? You can go for one of these shots here. These are kind of fun shots, right? Like, yeah. There we go. Settle on that. All right, I like it. So, North Carolina is probably one of the, if not the best battleships in this season of Ranked. And why? Well, it all has to do with the fact that it's got some really good guns. I kind of like this angle too. Apologize, my cats are playing in the background. So you're gonna hear some cat noises, so I do apologize in advance for that. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright. So, North Carolina. Great battleship in Ranked. Why? Because the guns, and more the guns. Very powerful guns. Can you tell I like the guns yet? These guns have a 2.0 Sigma, which means that if you are, if you're really accurate with these guns, you can do just dirty things to people. If you're not very accurate with the guns, then guess what? You can't do dirty things to these people. So I like to call the North Carolina the skill cannon. Because if you don't have that skill, you ain't gonna do much with it. Flags. All the fixins. The same flags that we saw him running before, I think. So we've got consumable reduction, repair party booster, anti-debt, ramming. We saw him ram in the last episode that we featured with him, so we'll see if he does that again. Fire reduction, speed, commander XP, and buff on the secondaries. Secondaries are no joke. These are all HE secondaries. Decent range. I almost wanted to try a secondary build, North Carolina or Alabama in Ranked, and I decided not to. You can go for that, but I don't know. Anti-air is really good on it too, of course, because it's an American battleship. So he could be running the anti-air flag, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. North Carolina weaknesses. One, it's relatively long, so it's easy for torpedoes to hit on the broadside. The torpedo defense system is nowhere near as strong as the Alabama's. The Citadel, I think, is a little bit higher than the Alabama's as well. A little bit more vulnerable to Citadel damage than the Alabama. But for all intents and purposes, the two ships are very similar. It's got a very long bow, pretty long stern, so HE ships like the Otago can just penetrate those for days. The deck armor can't be penetrated, the superstructure can by HE, so there's that to consider as well. And we've got I don't know, whatever. This guy is not running a detonation flag. You're not running a detonation flag. Why are you not running a detonation? Okay, anyway. Please run det flags in Ranked, even if you're in a battleship. This guy is good. I like you. Alright, moving on. Mogami. Okay, he's only got one flag, but he's picking the right one, so that's good to see. He's 155 as well. 155 Mogamis can be very powerful. There is a replay where I featured a 155 Mogami. It is one of the most difficult ships to play in this season of Ranked, so keep that in mind. We've got ourselves a Benson. That is Sea Hull. What are you doing? Okay, Sea Hull Benson, you might as well take out a Lo Yang, because Sea Hull Benson is a Lo Yang, except without the Hydro, in which case you're better off taking the Lo Yang. Alright, there you go. That's the B Hull Benson that you like to see. Why is it so important? Look at this. You get this extra gun. The Sea Hull Benson replaces that gun with two 40mm Bofors emplacements. Big freaking deal. See? Okay? Sea Hull gives you the ability to run defensive fire. And yeah, that's great if there's carriers. This is ranked battles. If there are carriers, you should not be in the battle. You should be backing the F out of that queue. That's just me. Okay, and then we've got our non-debt flag Kutuzov, everybody. Let's hear for woo. Okay, anyway, so we've covered the whole team, and let's talk about the lineup. 2 North Carolinas and a Bismarck versus 2 North Carolinas and a Bismarck. Okay, this guy's ZR, so we're gonna think he's probably good. The fact this guy made a tag off of a name makes you think that he's probably not that good, but maybe he is. We'll see. Limbs in the Mogami. Limbs is a name I recognize. I think he's a good player. Kutuzov. Well, you see, the thing about the Kutuzov is he can just sit and smoke and pew-pew for days, so it doesn't matter. We've already discovered that one Benson is C Hull, the other is B Hull, so I already don't think we have one good Benson. I think we only have one good Benson, I should say. We'll see. Edinburgh. Edinburgh is hilarious in this battle. 3 battleships, Edinburgh. He's probably radar Edinburgh as well, which means no smoke, which means as soon as he gets spotted, everybody shoots him, he dies, the team yells at him, and he goes back to port crying. Or, hopefully, he sits there and trash talks his team in team chat the whole game and takes him out of the battle. Keck. The Otago, of course, is a very good flanking ship. Very good at saving its star, and the fact that his username is bailing makes you wonder if he's going to bail at the first sight of trouble. Ha! Benson, we don't know about, and Kid. Kid is a Fletcher, so basically it's got 5 guns, just like the B-Hull Benson, but it's got the heel as well. Let's start the game. And, wow. Apologize there. Nope. At some point, these flags are all... There we go. that was kind of interesting. Okay, so we already have some chat. Go AB, guys. 1 light cruiser to C. Okay. What is this Benson doing of the Lolly clan? With a name of Crazy Psycho. Now, Edinburgh, again, you can assume that the Edinburgh is going to be radar. And you're already saying to the Benson, don't go in. The other Benson is saying, get back. And this guy is just like, I'm a Cat B! So let's see what happens here. Now, you might as... Edinburgh! Hopefully everybody's shooting him. Only 1 North Carolina's got an angle on him, though, so we'll see what happens there. Other Benson is kind of staying around CCAP. No hits. What are you shooting at? Bismarck. Okay. Oh, there was a hit. Sit it on the Edinburgh. Okay, good. See what I mean? And now this Benson is like, I'm a Cat B again. So he's going to go in. I do like the fact that Belgarath is on the flank side this time around. Benson spotted over here. 155 Mogami can light him up. But probably going to get shot at in a second. Those shells are coming for the Benson. Nope. Okay, Mogami, send torpedoes. Why not? Going back over here, looks like Belgarath is shooting North Carolina. No hits. And B is being capped. And I do like how you're torping, or this Benson here is torping the smoke. That is good. This is a kid, most likely. Alright, this Benson needs to GTFO, get out of B cap. Looks like that's exactly what he is doing. Kid, there he goes. Kid's got spotted for a sec. Edinburgh is probably sitting in the smoke as well. We've got... Oh, he's not. Okay, let's go back to Belgarath's. Oh, this Edinburgh is smoke Edinburgh. This is great. Pop your scout plane and laugh. If you see a smoke If you see a smoked up ship, that's all you have to do is just pop your catapult scout, and if the guy is dumb enough to keep shooting at you, then you can see where he is, and then you just pop him and bye-bye. Alright, so we see the Bismarck pushing up. Your Bismarck is doing a nice job of kiting and keeping their attention. And you're already looking. You're ready. You're just waiting for this Benson. Or for this Edinburgh. Now, he just shot. There you go. Now look, you see how the angle goes up? And he's looking to the left more. He's behind the island, so you're not going to be able to get a shot, unfortunately. Kind of went too close. Oh, look, there's the Atago. The fact that that Atago is there should be making you immediately think it's time to turn around and kite. And it looks like you're kind of doing that, which is good. Because the Atago is going to be a problem. Especially in tandem with the Bismarck and the Edinburgh. This Benson has done a nice job of moving through. So, you guys have all 3 caps right now. This is your game to lose. Initiate throw maneuver! Ugh, I don't know how many times I've seen that happen in ranked. Alright, so this Atago, what is he doing? He is stopping. He's trying to stop, at least. And in come your shells to say hello. Oh, Bismarck got him good. First heal. Good time to use it. Now, is that Kutuzov? Yeah, there he is. He's in smoke. He's doing his thing. And you can see how now both enemy destroyers kind of ran back together. At least we think the kid is in there somewhere. And this Benson now is free reign to torp the crap out of both of those 2 North Carolinas, which is kind of hilarious.
Our team has taken the lead.
Okay, maybe we got rid of that stupid shift bug thing. Benson firing torpedoes at the North Carolinas. And you can see Belgarath has a shot on the Bismarck, but he's like, no. We know what he's waiting for. He's waiting for that cruiser to pop around the corner.
Victory is in sight.
And broadside North Carolina, that's reversing. Very tempting targets. Uh-oh. There's the Edinburgh. He actually made it. That's pretty impressive. He got through. Let's see what's happening over here, because I think this is where the battle is going to ultimately be decided. Let's take a look at some of the other ships here. There's your North Carolina, who is broadside to the enemy North Carolina, and actually both of them almost. So I don't know if he's gonna... I have a strong feeling he's about to die. There's the kid. And the kid takes a big hit from the North Carolina. Kid beaches, so the kid's gone. Belgarath just took out a turret on the Bismarck. The Bismarck, enemy Bismarck, is going bow on. Let's go take a look at this. This is what you don't do in a Bismarck. You don't just sit bow on, because you're not going to be able to do much. Meanwhile, you can see that The Otago was last spotted turning away. We can probably expect to see some torpedoes coming in through, I think this is the island here, through the channel at Bismarck. But yeah, it's definitely time to get this guy out. Ooh, where are those torpedoes coming from? Probably the Benson. North Carolina just took some torpedoes. Oh, the salivation begins. Nope, he's already moving away. See, so now you've got almost an almost broadside shot on him. It's only a matter of time before this guy goes down. And now you're charging the channel. You have to be careful with this because you've got Edinburgh, you've got North Carolina in there. Okay, Benson just got spotted, so you know you're safe now. What? What? I'm gonna do that one more time. What? How'd this guy go down? Oh! He was showing broadside. Anyway, Edinburgh is almost dead, but killing the Benson in the process. Remember what I said earlier about initiate throw maneuver? It might be coming. Oh. Just lost the Kutuzov too? But Kutuzov kills the Edinburgh. Yay! Now Belgarath is trying to... He takes out another turret. He's trying to take out this Bismarck. If he goes into the channel, he's got the Bismarck behind him and the North Carolina in front of him. It's kind of a bad tactical position, so I do kind of agree with this decision here. Although he's got the Otago to deal with too now. Might be a good time to pop your repair party as your other battleship goes down. Oh! Oh! Wow, that was a big hit you just took from a weird angle. That must have hit you like right in the barbette or something, like right there. Ouch, yeah it did. Alright, conservation of hit points. And if you come around the corner, I think you got a good shot at this North Carolina here, so that'd be good.
Problem solved, sir.
This is not looking good. You're down on ships. You're down on all caps. This is what I hate in ranked, is when I get that lead and I'm just like, alright, we got this, guys. Don't push and don't die. And then what happens? They push and they die. Now, slow down. Or turn. You're turning. Oh. I know you were already thinking that North Carolina was dead. But see what Belgarath is doing here is he's trying to get back into the fight. Forget the Otago. The Otago is really not that much of a concern. Yeah, good, because you have to kill this other battleship, and even if it's a ram, it's worth doing, right? Your Mogami is still full of health, so that's good to see. What? Is he shooting the Benson? Yep. How did the Benson get spotted? Oh, probably 2-kilometer proximity to the North Carolina. Benson needs to smoke. Or he probably did smoke. He's probably being chased by the North Carolina. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm hoping that Mogami is getting into this at some point, but we'll see. Okay, what is this North Carolina going to do? It's going to show his butt. Now, instant DCP, because he is low on hit points, he needs to conserve that hit points, which of course means he is susceptible to getting set on fire again. You got 27 seconds until your consumable recharges. This is going to be a close one. Tago is shooting somebody else. He's shooting the Benson because the Benson just... Okay, and yeah, you're behind... Okay, good. So you got behind the island. Tago can't do anything about you now. And the Mogami got high caliber, so even though he hasn't taken any health damage at all, he is doing work! That's what I like to see a 155 Mogami do. And rarely do I ever see that happen. Okay, you use your repair party, man. Repair party. I'm hitting T for you. There you go. Check your stats. Good. Tago takes out the Benson. That's like a derp. We knew that was going to happen. But again, look at this Mogami. He's healthy. He's in the position to do something. And your Benson, for whatever reason, is angry at the Mogami, and he shouldn't be. The Mogami has got high caliber. He's doing work. And yeah, your guys are saying Ram. Well, duh. But, I mean, he's running away. He's kiting. Now, can you shoot out the turret? Yes! You killed the turret. LOL, now he can't do anything about you. Let's see, what's the Mogami doing? Whittling down the Atago. That's what he needs to be doing. And now this North Carolina is forced to do nothing but come around.
The enemy is about to win. Problem solved, sir.
Now look at that, shooting into the superstructure. I don't like this, Belgarath. Too aggressive. Way too aggressive. What are you doing? Don't. What are you doing? You should stay bow on to him. You've got your health coming up in 8 seconds, man. Well, you got lucky. You got really lucky there. He didn't go far enough around to shoot you, and now your heal's coming back up again. Press F to pay respects on that guy. That was really bad play on the part of that North Carolina. God saves the NC. No, Belgarath saves the NC. And this is what you do when you bow on. You take out the guns and then they can't do jack. And the Atago is basically just saying, well, I'm screwed, and trying to save a star. And here he goes. See ya! Nice replay. Thank you for sending that in, Belgarath. That was a pretty cool battle to watch, and I think you could see what happens if you've got that really good Sigma and you've got really good accuracy. From far distance, he didn't really do much, but as he got closer to middle range, medium range, we definitely saw some good stuff. Like I said, I think you definitely risked a lot by going broadside there, I think, at the end. But you got lucky. You didn't die, so it worked. And even if you had died, I'm pretty sure that Mogami would have been able to pull it out. That Mogami, hands off to him. He did a really nice job. Yeah, so in thinking about the way the battle worked, you know, both teams had some players that made questionable decisions, and fortunately for you, you came out of it on top. So that's really, I don't know what else I can say about it. For those of you guys who are watching, hopefully you noticed Belgarath using his knowledge of his guns and the ability to basically defang the enemy. He did that against the Bismarck a couple of times with their guns, and then of course you saw him do it later against that North Carolina. So nice job there, and I really don't know what else to say, so I guess I'm just gonna cut it here. And Well, by the time this replay hits, it's probably going to be like Wednesday or Thursday. So, we'll have to see if I have any more ranked battle replays to do. But I don't know how useful they're going to be this late in the season at this point. So, thanks again for sending in the replay, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great rest of your day.